Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
Let's think things through from the other side.
Okay.
The other side? Like in Princess and the Frog? Wait, does she mean... You mean to turn things around? Phoenix, the judge says he doesn't need the evidence. If that's the case, then who does need it? The person who needs the evidence. The defense, prosecution, and the judge. We have all seen the pieces of evidence, and that is how we have come to know the truth. But there are people who have not seen them at all. Seen them all. Sorry.
Just like adding random words to these.
I just fuck up sometimes. And those people do not know the truth. That truth, it may be what will bring about the miracle in the end. I hope that was...
No, it won't. There are no objections this time, correct? Now then, I will pronounce my verdict.
Why don't we all respectfully sit back and listen, kids? Objection!
Nope. I have already told you, Mr. Wright. This court does not need any more evidence.
Never. I am not saying it is us that needs the evidence, Your Honor.
Then you want to show the evidence to that person?
That's right. That person. Yes, Your Honor. Please, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, for you to ask with such passion, I will grant you one wish.
Yes. Oh my god. One wish. Anything I want.
Please show your evidence to who you think is the right person.
Objection! That's impossible to turn the situation around in one try.
One try, one wish. That is all I will permit. One genie.
I have to try to remember everything that has happened up to this point. Think, Phoenix. Think! There must be a way to save Maya while taking Unguard down at the same time.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's not waste any more time.
Maybe a little bit more.
Who would you like to show evidence to? Can you say?
Oh, not at this point.
But I'm pretty sure it's the killer.
I think, yeah, we need to show... So, yeah, okay, yeah. It's gonna
Not John Doe! Who's John Doe?
No, the red one.
Yeah, the red
The red one.
I see. And now, tell this court what one piece of evidence you would like to show this person.
I'm an attorney.
Show a fun little tape.
I think he should show, yeah, one of the items or two.
Yeah.
Killer violently tried to recover it.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Edgeworth?
I think there is some merit in showing this. Is that wrong? Is this wrong?
I think this is the one where it's the same.
Every
like these
time.
First few lines are the same. So
They do that
I kept
sometimes.
save scumming like constantly
I'm
because I
pretty
thought
sure
it was
this is
wrong.
right. In
Yeah.
showing this evidence to that witness.
Bailiff, please bring in the transceiver from earlier.
All right. It looks like they got a hold of him.
I know in the third game, there's one part where they totally tricked me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, none of these are right! But they start with the same line every time.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. Maya, she's okay, right?
Didn't I tell you to concern yourself with bringing about a speedy end to this trial? Now, if I understand correctly, you wish to show me one piece of evidence.
Yes. One is all I need.
What if they just played it out? Just, here's my attorney's badge.
Here's...
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm gonna describe it for you.
It's small.
It's small and gold. It makes me feel bored in the courtroom.
I have here a videotape. It was found at your hideout.
Was that the start of your new Ace Attorney musical?
Absolutely.
It's gold, small,
Small
and gold.
and gold.
It makes me feel bold.
Okay.
Sometimes I get cold, but I wear a coat.
It's getting worse and worse.
I heard you injured 3 officers in your attempt to get this back. This is gonna be like weird porn.
That was most regrettable. However, it was an order from my client. I was told to protect that videotape.
I thought so.
I'm afraid I seem to have failed in that regard.
Do you know the contents of this tape?
I was sternly told by my client to not watch it. So I've absolutely no idea.
Actually, you are on this tape.
Me?
There was a video camera hidden at the crime scene. And his big, fun bear friend. Your actions were being recorded.
What? Is that true, Mr. Wright?
Who was it that planted a camera?
Well, the only person who could have placed a camera at the scene of the crime would be your client, naturally.
That was Adrian Andrews.
Oh my god, you stupid.
Be quiet and listen, Your Honor. Just shut up.
Adrian,
Yes, sir, sorry.
This guy still thinks it's Adrian Andrews. What an idiot. Your client specified a place and a time for you, isn't that right?
Yes.
That was so they could film you.
I had no idea. I love this.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, why would my client do such a thing? I would like to know why.
Why did Matt Ungard film the crime scene? The reason why he did that is my ticket out of this whole mess. There is only one reason why your client would secretly film the crime scene. They
Want blackmail on you, because Matt's just a
fucking piece of
He's a
shit.
fucking fuck.
He's just a little blackmail boy. Your client once told me something very interesting. We were talking about you, and this is what they said.
But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. They have ass right in their name. Oh, come on now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. Yes, that is where the video comes in. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. Make him do my chores or my homework. I make him do a handstand. He won't be able to say no.
Your client didn't trust you at all. They were thinking of using this video to blackmail you. What do you have to say to that, Shelly the Killer? Oh god, that smells horrible. It's broken again.
Okay, just stop pooping, please. It looks like I was being deceived from the very beginning.
Yes, by a natural. A natural fuck. That is the kind of person they are. Your client is a person who only thinks and plots of how to use the people around them to protect themselves from any and all dangers that may arise. That is the true nature of your client.
I have one question for the witness. Yes. You told us one thing numerous times during your testimony. You said that you detest traitors most of all. Yes, that's right. But what if that traitor was your own client? What would you do then? That's obvious. I would break our contract in that case. And then, that client would become my next target. For the honor of the killer name, even if it takes an eternity, I would follow that person to the ends of the earth to exact my punishment. Ooh, shit,
blood.
dog. Oh, shit, dog. Sucks to be you, man on guard. I see. That's all I wanted to know.
So the traitor becomes the killer's next target.
Why would you try to blackmail a fucking world-class assassin?
Don't fuck with professionals.
If any moral we can take from this is don't do that.
Yeah, if you're gonna hire a killer, don't
Especially
blackmail
like
them.
the most famous of killers.
Yeah. Ah, I get it. This is how we'll turn this case around.
Mr. Wright.
Hello. Yes?
Hello. My contract with my client is over as of now. I seem to have a new job in my hands. Man on Gertz is like shitting his pants. I will now return to you your precious item.
What the? I'm not an item?
Yes, you are, Beep.
Maya, I thought I'd never see you again. Oh, thank goodness!
Aw.
This trial appears to have come to its conclusion. However, I am sort of, I don't, what the fuck? Wait, what was the radio? Ow! Oh, Miss Von Karma, where did that?
She always has you in her
I'm
sights.
hiding into floorboards.
Now, I do believe it's time to finally hand down a verdict.
There's actually a lot of space down here. Shit! Mr. On Guard, it looks like somehow you got what you wanted. You will finally receive the acquittal you wanted so badly. You should be happy.
But before that, I would like to make one final statement. Sometime in the near future, one very betrayed assassin may appear before you. Needless to say, that man is very good at what he does. I'm sure you would understand what I mean if you watch this video.
Help me.
Now then, Your Honor, the verdict, if you please.
Is this alright with you, Mr. Wright?
I don't give a fuck.
We have finally reached the end of a very long battle. Whether he's convicted or acquitted, there is no escape for him now. Go on, Phoenix. Plead whichever way your heart tells you. Right, Chief.
He is guilty. Or wait, no, he's
He's not guilty of the murder, technically, right?
I mean, it doesn't
Or
really matter what we do here. I'm gonna say guilty.
Okay.
Because he is guilty.
Matt on guard. Even though I am a lawyer. No, I'm not, actually. I cannot make your crime disappear. I think a guilty verdict is appropriate here. Me? My wonderful self? Guilty? Even if you got an acquittal the instant you set foot outside the detention center, your life would be in danger. No matter which way you look at it. You can't run away from your crime anymore. No! Guilty! Guilty! Ow! Oh my god, this hurts. Why'd I do that?
As always, it looks like we have uncovered the real truth.
We? I don't remember you helping out much in this.
Mr. Edgeworth, how is Matt on guard?
I have left Ms. Von Karma in charge of his incarceration. She's whipping the shit out of him right now. Oh, I'm sure he's getting a full course meal of whipped leather right about now.
Very good.
It's just gonna be
Great,
dead.
I'm glad to hear he's getting the shit beaten out of him. That was a close one, wasn't it, witness?
Yes.
The killer's just gonna show up and she's just gonna be going to town like, I don't need to do anything here.
I plan to pay my debt to society for my own crime, Your Honor. This trial was the first time I had stood on the witness stand, and when I did, I really felt hopeless.
She must be talking about the time Edgeworth really went after her. I guess she's trying to forgive him for what he did.
This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. If you're gonna say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me.
But after that, when I was alone at the detention center, that's the first time I really saw myself and who I am.
And I'm fucking hot. Like, I'm a 10.
And today, when the two of you used your combined strength to convict Matt and throw him out the window, I felt like I had finally been saved.
Wow. This is the first time I've ever seen her smile.
I am really happy that you two are in charge of this case. I really don't know how to express how I feel at this moment. This is the first time I felt comfortable with myself, with who I am. Thank you so much, everyone.
Oh.
He's comfortable with herself.
Happy ending. It looks like we have resolved everything at last.
Not
Happy
so
ending.
fast, Your Honor. More testimony.
As for myself... No, we're done here.
You're joking, right?
There's still a few things I'm confused about. But everyone seems to be happy, having a good time, so All right, let's go to Arby's. That's good enough for me.
Yes.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Aw. Good case. Good case.
Good case.
Good trial. Good trial.
You were great out there, Phoenix.
What I did out there was right, wasn't it?
This is the first time you've not gotten your client off. You've got them a guilty verdict this time. But you have to look past all of that to what's really important. You now realize that there is something more than just getting a not guilty, right?
Yes, I understand now.
Phoenix, think back for a second. Maybe we'll think back for a second and finish this whole thing on...
Are we gonna do another episode, or are we just gonna?
I don't know if there's 15 minutes worth. I guess we'll just finish it off.
Never mind. Let's just do it. Let's just do it now. Oh, you want
just finish it?
How much time is on the timer?
Well, I mean, we're at 15, but sometimes these things drag out like surprisingly
Make it a nice
long.
finale, I think.
All right, it's a nice.
I don't know how long it is after this.
It's a nice chunky finale. I guess the Phoenix Wright one was like 30 minutes, so fuck it.
Yeah.
Phoenix, think back for a second. Think to the moments before Ms. Von Karma arrived with the final pieces of evidence. Think about the incredible decision you had to make.
Let's do this legit.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear the defense's final statements on this matter.
I can't count on the evidence to help me anymore. I have to listen to my heart. Should I side with justice? Or should I save Maya's life? My client, Matt Ungard, is he guilty? Or is he not guilty? Those were your choices then. And your answer. Your answer spoke to me what being a lawyer means to you.
Right.
Edgeworth.
I have good news. Maya is now safe in police custody.
Alright, yay. Really? Wait, what happened? What the fuck happened?
Pearls.
You're telling us the truth, right, Mr. Edgeworth?
No, JK.
I missed out on all that.
Yes, she's quite safe, little girl. She is on her way here as we speak in a patrol car.
Ah, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya is safe! Oh my goodness, you did it! You really did it, Mr. Nick!
Ow. She punches deceptively hard for
I'm the strongest character in Ace Attorney
I
Biz.
need to go to a hospital. Wow.
I believed in you. I kept saying to myself, Mr. Nick will save her. Mr. Nick will save her in the void. The void is scary.
The void is scary, Pearl. Thanks.
Oh,
What's wrong?
Miss Von Karma.
Hello.
About earlier. Thanks.
Ow, God!
Why are you still smiling, Mr. Phoenix Wright? You lost! Your perfect win record has now been crushed. And yet, you are still happy?
Yeah, I don't
What
give
the
a shit.
fuck?
I don't think you'll ever understand, Ms. Von Karma.
How dare you?
Don't worry. She may in time. After all, I was like that myself until a year ago.
Edgeworth?
For my own personal victories, and for guilty verdicts. I used every dirty trick in the book, and so my win record remains spotless. But a man appeared and stood fast against that selfish me. I fought him in my usual manner and tasted my first defeat. I felt like I had lost everything because of that. And then that shit happened. Oh, remember that shit? It was my turn to sit in the defendant's chair. And I went there early, and I
Went
felt
on the
really
wrong
stupid.
day.
And I was saved by that person I called my enemy. I couldn't forgive myself for all that had happened, so I left the prosecutor's office after another case. And I left that note. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death.
Why didn't we bring that up during the whole Gant case?
Right.
It's like, hey, what was this note?
Don't worry about it.
As well you should have. A prosecutor who has shamed himself his defeat should crawl into a hole and die.
But that was not what happened. After I left the prosecutor's office, I finally came to realize something. And it was in that moment of clarity that everything began to change.
What foolish nonsense.
We prosecutors use anything we can to attack the defendant.
Yeah, I use a whip.
But every time we did so...
Objection!
No matter how desperate the situation, instead of giving up like most people, that man would hold strong with his undying faith. And then, before I knew it, I began to trust in that man as well.
Oh, friendship!
What? You trusted your enemy? Friendship? Ugh.
It doesn't matter how many underhanded tricks a person uses. The truth will always find a way to make itself known. The only thing we can do is to fight with the knowledge we hold and everything we have, erasing the paradoxes one by one. It's never easy. We claw and scratch for every inch. But we will always eventually reach that one single truth. This, I promise you.
The truth?
Yes, that's the reason why prosecutors and defense lawyers exist. But I'm sure you knew that already, didn't you, Wright?
Yeah, I'm really smart. That's fine.
Don't have such good of a monologue, but yeah.
That's why you couldn't forgive me, this man who went into hiding. Isn't that right? This man who only had his sights set on victory, who ran away into the night.
Ah! Is Mr. Edgeworth right, Mr. Nick?
No, shut up.
You really let me down. When you disappeared, I felt betrayed. The reason I decided to become a lawyer to begin with was because I believed in the things you said to me. Little Edgeworth.
Little nerdy Edgeworth.
All those years ago.
Your stupid bow tie.
You always wear a bow tie, even since fucking elementary school. It was weird. And you betrayed your own words. That's why, 1 year ago, I made up my mind. I decided that the Miles Edgeworth I knew had died.
Very dramatic.
At least, that's what I told myself. And believed because you wrote a suicide note. You pathetic fool!
Miss Von Karma.
I don't want to hear the wretched whimpering of a disgraced loser. A Von Karma is someone who is destined to be perfect, except for the 2 times I lost to you.
Shut up.
Whatever.
Don't worry about that.
Miles Edgeworth, you are no longer worthy. I mean, you're not a Von Karma in the first place. You are no longer worthy of being a Von Karma. And neither am I. It's over, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it over? Franziska threw something on the ground just now.
This is an electromagnetic receiver.
Isn't that the thing she used to track Detective Gumshoe?
I'll return this to the precinct later. There's something else.
Isn't that Miss Von Karma's crazy snake thing?
Oh, I'm Bippy.
I'll never set foot in another courtroom again. I'm sure that's what she's saying by this action.
You're not my mother. Who are you?
You should keep this, right?
No. Don't
Maybe
give me
I can start whipping people.
No! I won't do it.
Okay. Sounds fun. Nick, I think.
Yep.
Nick!
It's Maya.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, he said.
Maya!
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
Oh,
Family hug!
Oh, they're so cute. Pearl is so small.
She's very tiny.
Oh, Nick! I knew you would come through. You got on guard convicted like I knew you would. And on top of that, you even rescued me. I thought I was dead. I had accepted death.
well, of course I did. You know I would never desert you.
No, I mean, I had accepted death. It was
But we
pretty
sure
dark.
pressed our luck this trial. You're really lucky to be standing here.
Really lucky.
Whatever.
Whatevs.
Look, it's over, okay? Besides, if I did croak, I would just come back and haunt you like a bad ghost through Pearly.
It's a little messed up, but
It's a pretty fucked up thing to say there, Maya.
is it really that easy to do something like that?
Oh, super easy. Thanks a lot, Nick.
Don't mention it.
Maya.
Oh, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm relieved you're alright.
Up to this point, I thought you'd turned into a child.
Hey, it looks like you've made some real progress, Mr. Edgeworth.
Talking like a real human.
Well, I suppose I'm a little different from who I was a year ago. Hungry.
Oh, hungry.
Hungry.
I'm thinking Arby's. All right. I think it's time.
That was the last line. Alright.
I'm thinking Arby's.
Yeah, it's just like sponsored.
Ba-da-da-da-da. I'm loving it.
Da-da-da-da-da. I'm thinking Arby's. I think it's time we got out of this depressing place and into an Arby's.
Huh? Where are we going?
Arby's. Food, Nick. Arby's. Grub. Arby's. I'm starved. I'm so hungry. Even you look like a nice, juicy roast beef sandwich on a bun to me, Nick.
You think I look like a roast beef sandwich? I'm a prime rib at least.
Come with us, Mr. Edgeworth. Please, to Arby's.
I don't really like Arby's, but if you insist, just get the fries or something.
Alright, so how about we hit up our usual Arby's joint?
Don't be silly, Nick.
Huh?
This case messed up that awesome evening and got in the way of my gourmet food. So I've decided that we have to make it up by having another feast.
Another feast?
Come on, Nick. Arby's! Roast beef sandwich and curly
Deluxe.
fries.
Gourmet Arby's.
Now featuring the Arby's chicken sandwich for a limited time only.
I don't know what they have currently. I know like the two things they always have.
Oh god. Hey pal, sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Gumshoe, are you alright?
Absolutely not. I should not be out of the hospital right
You
now.
look like a mummy man.
Yeah, but I'm really embarrassed. I didn't think I would hit a telephone pole of all things.
A telephone pole? Then it wasn't a red light that got him?
You did it again, city boy!
You ruined it.
I felt like my dear old heart was just gonna give out on me. I ain't joking.
Yeah, it was more exciting than the very last episode of The Steel Samurai.
Thanks, nerd.
Now looky here, Mr. Snooty Prosecutor. Don't you reckon you bullied Mr. Wright too hard? If you don't start being a lot nicer to him, he might just kick it. Tonight even.
I'll keep that in mind.
Well, come on now. Everyone gather around. Y'all are gonna get your picture taken by a genuine professional photographer. Not me.
Looks
I
like
got
Lana
someone
bought
else.
herself a new camera.
Well, pal, at least we can put this messy case behind us now. Come on, tonight's all about eating, so let's go chow down, pal.
I'm into that, pal. I'm in. I'm religious now, by the way, because I face death. Ha.
You know, when you think about it, you were the one who saved the day, Detective.
Huh? Me? You really think so?
He's right. If it wasn't for the 3 items you took, I think this trial would have had a very different ending.
Well, it's... Huh? Wait. That's odd. When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things total, sir.
What?
4?
Yeah, I'm sure I put one of the items in my coat pocket.
There was a 4th item.
Oh, come on, y'all. It's over. But whoo boy, I tell you, you really are something else. Between getting accused of murder and getting kidnapped,
The apostrophes should not be on those gettings.
I put apostrophes wherever I want, bitch. Never
shit.
a dull moment with you, huh? You think?
Why does she look so happy about that?
But being shut away for 2 whole days. Weren't you scared?
Yeah, it was really scary. I felt so hopeless. Fear like no man should ever feel. So to keep my mind off of things, I drew a picture. Sounds like you had it rough, gal. So where's this picture of yours? Why am I in the touching ending of every game?
Yeah, we don't want you here. I want to see it. I want to see Mystic Maya's picture.
You know, I don't know where it went.
Aw, that's too bad.
Well, it's all right. It wasn't anything important anyway.
It sure is nice to finally see them both smiling again.
I don't think that did that before. I think this is
It's
malfunctioning.
broken. What is it, Edgeworth? Why is it making those horrible noises?
This thing is picking something up.
That's Miss Von Karma's receiver. Thanks to her, I had the most awful experience of my life, sir. I can't believe she stuck a tracking device on me. That's fucked up.
That's odd. Even though you're standing right here, the tracking device seems to be in a different location.
Oh, it's probably busted or something, sir.
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm afraid it's about time for me to excuse myself. I still have some work to do.
Huh? But Mr. Edgeworth, you haven't even eaten anything yet.
And you've eaten way too much, you glutton.
Okay, she was locked
Yeah.
away for 2 days. I had fun tonight. Now, if you'll excuse me. I like the idea of just hanging out together.
Wait, Edgeworth,
What?
hang out with us. Be a bro. I just want to say, thanks, Edgeworth. You really saved me out there.
If anyone should be saying thanks, it should be me, right?
I feel like words alone aren't enough here. I'm gonna make everyone else leave the room for a little bit. I wonder if there's anything I can give him to express how I feel. Let's vip him.
Yeah, let's just whip him to death.
Shoot him.
I'm pretty sure we do give him the whip.
Well, we haven't used this for anything else, so it has to be.
Yeah, I
if it's
imagine
in our
it must be the
evidence.
whip, yeah.
Okay. Let's vip him.
What's this?
Thank you. It's all thanks to you two. You and Whippy.
You don't need to thank me. I was only doing my job.
It looks like Mr. Edgeworth has left, Mr. Nick. Hey, Mystic Maya.
Yes, Pearly?
I guess you two can go back to being lovey-dovey, right? You and Mr. Nick, I mean.
There's stuff going on with Edgeworth you don't really pick up on, but... Would you cut it out already? You're embarrassing me.
Anyway. So who's paying for this lovely dinner party?
As if you need to ask. Everyone say, thank you to Nick.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm kinda at the point where I can't even buy instant noodles, pal. It's a real low. So I kinda already put your name on the bill.
Huh? Huh? Yeah, I got me a situation just like that myself. There's this camera shop in this hotel, see? And I just bought myself this good old beauty here. It'd be better... It'd better be anyhow for $3,000. It's all the money I had.
Huh?
I'm in debt now. Actually, I reckon you bought it for me since it's on your tab. Wow, okay, that's fucked. Since it's on your tab and all.
Huh?
Isn't this great, Mr. Nick? It's great.
Yeah, Nick.
Why do I suddenly feel like screaming?
Oh, you don't need to hold back now, you hear?
Yeah, pal, time to let it all out.
This is going to be the first time I hear the real you.
Go on. It's been a while since I've heard you say it. I've been busy being a hostage and all.
Alright then, if you say so.
Oh, did I have to do it like
Yeah.
this?
Nope.
Objection!
Objection!
Hey, nice climatic, perfect ending.
Yeah.
Wow, that was
And
Phoenix Wright.
That's Phoenix Wright 2.
2.
Phoenix Wright does.
Very inconsistent.
How long is this
game.
episode now?
I stopped recording because we
Whatever.
weren't gonna worry about it.
Yeah.
You really came through for me, Nick. I had to hide that letter, but I knew you'd find it. I really feel like I've been living on the edge lately. I mean, I've escaped death 3 times now. Pretty cool, huh? I feel like a pro. I'm also pretty fucked up, like, psychologically now, but that's okay.
Tatsuro Iwamoto.
Iwamoto?
There was not a big team who worked on these games.
Oh yeah?
I'm so happy that you could save Mystic Maya, Mr. Nick. And I'm so happy for the two of you getting married. And speaking of, I think this hotel's a popular place for honeymooners. So I sort of made reservations for the two of you, just in case.
Why would they let a child?
$8,000 suite.
Well, you're a child. I guess
Well,
it's like a Home Alone Lost in New York situation.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, oh no, this is my
And I
dad.
ordered room service, and Tim Curry was there, and he was mad.
Well, pal, it looks like I'm back on the force again. Mr. Edgeworth had a long talk with the chief, and he got me reinstated for my sake. I heard he said things like, letting that one go is bad for all of society.
Aww.
I knew it. Crashing headlong into everything is the only way to live, pal. YOLO!
Well, that's a bad lesson, but thank you, Gummy.
Thanks, Gummy.
Thanks for Seiko Takeda and Shigeo Endo for your character graphics. It's 2 people, man.
Oh god, all the characters.
I, Maggie Bird, am retiring this uniform as of today, sir.
I completely forgot what I've done for her.
And bring smiles and joy to the people who come by the restaurant, sir. I hope you'll stop by sometime, Mr. Wright.
What happened to your voice, Maggie?
I am sick.
I'm sick. I got a
I'm
cold.
sick. I caught a flu, a bug.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
god.
Yes, are you here to visit a patient? I'm Director Hardy. Oh, recently. Yes, that girl, you know, I haven't seen her around. Yes, but I remember, even if I laid so much of an eye on her, it could crack. It doesn't matter if I got whipped, though. Yes,
I'm into that.
Whipping feels good. Ooh.
Tadaki Yamamoto.
Yamamoto.
Hello.
It's time to begin our quest of World Circus domination, Savory. And to let the world know we are serious, I plan to make a fabulous flight to Zimbabwe.
Hey, Max, what do you think Zimbabwe is like? Do you think there are castles made of cake and bunnies who can talk?
You are so fun to hang out
I
with.
think that's-
I think if there are any talking bunnies, even they won't laugh at Moe's jokes.
Damn.
Because Moe sucks.
Unnecessary diss at Mo.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Mo's just like cleaning in the other, like in the same room. Like, guys, what?
What the hell?
I'm ready. There's no way these jokes are gonna fall on deaf ears. I'm gonna be more contemporary with my humor. Mo curls, represent.
We've got a new act all worked out. Prepare for the Hallelujah chorus. Say something, will ya? You're supposed to start this off. Get on with it.
Oh, stop. Oh, stop. Credits. Stop.
Oh, bad case.
Both of our favorite characters in one go.
Horrible case.
The worst thing in the world. What's this?
Just empty.
What's this? Drat, it's just an ordinary electric razor recharging on its stand. I can't believe this. Really? How long do they plan on making me do this? Ah, but it's Edgy Poo's idea, so that means it must have a deep hidden meaning. But why do I get the feeling they wouldn't forget about me, would they? Ah, it was never like this in the old days. Everyone thought the world of me. They used to call me Queen Wendy and treat me like royalty. And anyone who has heard about this is going to feel the pain in my heels. They're going to feel the burn. And speaking of burn, playing with fire and radiators because after the warehouse where they show the scenery or burn right down there because you stink that.
Bye, old bag.
Never again.
Well.
Japan just loves her, I guess.
Special
thanks
thanks.
to Kimiko Suekane
Thanks, guys.
and Yukari
You
Suabe.
didn't do anything in particular.
I appreciate everything you and Mr. Edgeworth did for me from the bottom of my heart. Oh, that's right. I received a letter from Ms. Von Karma. She said that after I get out, I should feel free to consult her about anything at all.
You're gonna fuck.
I'm really thankful to have met everyone.
And my new girlfriend.
They're gonna fuck.
Yeah, it's really cute. I saw them
I
talking
approve
earlier.
of it. I'm glad for them.
Try to be a good ally, but you know, it's
It has become difficult for me in this country as of late. As such, I will take a short leave of absence. If you would like to request my services, please be sure to visit my homepage, Zanga.com. May we both be blessed with longevity. Zanga.com/kills for thrills.
the radio's gone for good. So is Matt dead then? Like, did he get him?
No, he's in jail. Unless he just did some Walter White.
I mean,
shit,
but
got
he
his
seems
shivved in jail.
like, well, my business here is complete for now.
What's
March
this
23.
now?
What is happening now?
All right,
It's an airport.
let's do this legit.
No, I want a joke.
Where are you going, Franziska?
How did you know I was here?
With this?
That's...
I heard you were planting things on a certain person. Things like tracking devices in his coat, for example.
That's just like you. I only planted it there because he was always wearing it. This filthy, drab coat of his. I don't know how it ended up in my luggage, but it's going in the trash. I promise you that.
Oh, that's right. Speaking of that man, he told me something very interesting.
When I ran off with the things from the killer's hideout, I was sure I took 4 things total, sir.
4 items.
It seems he put the last one in his coat pocket.
He put it in here. It doesn't matter anymore. The case is already over.
What are you going to do now?
That's none of your business.
Are you running away?
Shut up! You don't understand a thing. You can't possibly understand what it means to be Manfred von Karma's daughter.
Franziska.
So many expectations from everyone around me. Expectations I must fulfill. I'm expected to win no matter what. And failure? Such a thing is not an option for me. My father was a genius. There's no doubt about that. But me, I'm no genius. I've always known that. But I had to be one. I had to.
You may not be a genius like your father, but you are a prosecutor. You have been and always will be.
No, I'm not. Not anymore. I've even thrown my whip away.
Speaking of that, Wright gave me this to hold on to. Right. You knew something like this would happen, didn't you? So wait, if you don't give the whip, can you just not do this part?
I guess.
Oh shit. I'm going to say this again. We prosecutors do not fight for personal honor or pride. I hope you will think deeply about what you should be striking down with that whip.
You haven't changed a bit. You've always left me alone and walked ahead without me. Miles Edgeworth. I've always hated you. And then, finally, my chance to take revenge on you arrived. If I could win against that man, if I could make Phoenix Wright bow down in defeat, then this girl you left behind would have risen higher than you. That was supposed to be my revenge.
I see.
You know, I can't do it. I can't change who I am. I can't throw away everything I've been until today.
I believe you can. Just like how Adrian Andrews did.
God, she's so hot. Adrian Andrews.
You were going to use her during the trial, right? But you were dependent on your father by using his tactics. Isn't that right? Today you chased after me, after I'd left you behind all these years. And that's why we're standing here now, side by side. But I have no intention of stopping. If you say you are going to quit your walk down the prosecutor's path, then this is where we part ways, Franziska von Karma. Oh.
I am Franziska von Karma. Don't think I'm going to walk in your shadow forever. Our battle begins now. So you had better prepare yourself, Miles Edgeworth.
Oh,
my
Franziska von Karma. She's
Underneath
so
that
cute.
hard shell, there was a soft, mushy interior. Goodbye, Franziska von Karma.
Phoenix Wright? Phoenix? I think it's you.
Phoenix Wright. One day, someday, I'm sure we'll meet again in battle. Until then, this last piece of evidence that never made it to you, I'll take good care of this fourth piece, so I can give it to you when at last we meet again. What is that?
And what is that evidence?
See, Drew, Phoenix on the card.
I was so...
That's cool.
I was so touched by this when I first played it.
That's cute.
It's very cute. It's such a nice end to it. Man.
Capcom. Thanks,
case.
Capcom.
Good case.
Good case. Overall,
Okay game.
Pretty good game.
All right.
If,
that third case is still bad, but
yeah, that average is dragged down pretty hard by...
I think overall, pretty good game.
Yeah, that fourth case really makes up for a lot of the
Even
previous.
the first two are pretty good.
Yeah,
so
I don't know. The first one's kind of just
it was okay.
dopey.
It's kind of funny.
The second one's pretty good.
Third one.
Oh my god, that third one was so much worse than I remembered.
We hammered out another one, guys.
We did it.
Thank you for joining us on this Phoenix Wright journey.
Yeah, and we'll be excited to welcome back people who don't like or don't watch our Phoenix Wright playthroughs.
Yeah. And Phoenix Wright 3, we're never gonna do it. So
yeah, so don't even ask. Don't even got it. Yeah,
we'll do it. We will but please don't ask us.
It's gonna be a bit, guys.
We're gonna take a break.
These are big games.
But Phoenix Wright 3 will come in the future.
Oh, defo.
And there's some good shit in that. Ooh.
Yeah, that game is
case,
the whole
I
way
think
through.
every case in that is
that
good.
game doesn't have shitty cases like this one.
So look forward to that sometime. Otherwise, go watch our other playthroughs or our new stuff coming.
We got stuff coming. We'll probably finish off a couple games that we left off on. Do some stuff like that.
We'll figure it out. But thanks for watching, and Phoenix and his gang will return.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bagel Cop will return.